Welcome to the podcast starring Michael Lopez, me, Hernan Mendez, and Francisco Martinez. Say hi, guys.
Oh,
All right. Today we're going to be talking about access to education, specifically, no, access to education in Mexico, specifically Chiapas. Okay. Let's see. Our first question is which state in Mexico needs most help with the access to education? And our answer to that is Chiapas.
Chiapas. Yes. But our answer to that was Chiapas because, with a simple Google search, you can just figure out that Chiapas is the state with the least amount of schools in all of Mexico. Has I think, 28% literacy rate, which is way lower than most of any other state in Mexico.
Frankie, tell us how many schools are in Chiapas.
Um, Compared to most of the other world, Chiapas only has 98 high schools in its entire state, which is very low comparing to just like Hernan said to all the other states. The educational level is quite the reason why Chiapas is a state that has a low productive and overall economic state at its moment.
A comparison between Chiapas and Texas. Chiapas only has 98 schools, while Texas only has 323,248 high schools, not
Hmm.
including elementary. Okay, to the second question. What do kids have to go through to get access to education? Hernan?
So, for all of Mexico, as we can see in different places, like what we saw in the recent documentary that we watched in IRC class, some kids have to like walk through mountains. There was this one kid that had to walk miles by himself in really rocky terrain, and his parents were afraid that he might fall and trip and like hurt himself, and which is like very dangerous for him. And so he had to like go stay at school for like a week and then like come back for like 2 days during the weekend,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and which is like very dangerous and it sucks. It sucks for the kids. And even in Chiapas, it's also very dangerous. I myself have the privilege to visit Chiapas before, the family trip, and from what I've seen, it's very rocky, mountainous terrain, like all around the state. And kids that have to go to school, that's very dangerous. And there
Mm-hmm.
was even one time that got caught up in a storm, like on a mountain, and like just imagine the kids having to go through that just to go to school. It's very sad to think about.
Yes. Hmm. Okay, okay. It's great that you have personal experience of seeing Chiapas for yourself. That's amazing. It helps us. Let's go on to question 3. How can we use our privilege to benefit the access of education for the people in Chiapas? What program can we donate to? Frankie?
Because like we have been saying, Chiapas is a very poor state in Mexico. There are two fundings which you can donate to. One is called Chiapas for Support. It is privately where you donate to people who are entrepreneurs in Chiapas that try to support the educational systems. And there's another one where it's called Schools for Chiapas. This one is primarily for Chiapas alone. It is where you donate donate to schools in Chiapas and try to get them built, have teachers get hired, they try to increase productivity of the students and overall spread the awareness of how low the educational system is in Chiapas.
Mm, mm. And with a simple Google search, you can find this URL. And the title of this is Schools for Chiapas. And I do suggest we use this privilege of ours to help. Education is very. We don't see how privileged we are to have the education we have as much as we should. And with that privilege that we have, we should use it to benefit others. And I think that's the wrap of our podcast, guys.
Yes. Very very special shout out to Gatorade for sponsoring this video.
Yes, yes,
Walmart as well. Let's not forget Academy. They give us a lot of money for this.
yes. Very special shout out to YouTube. You know, thank you, thank you. We are gonna have to get some ads on this. A little bit of income. Special shout out to Old Spice. You know, saving me
Yes.
all the time. Mm.
Shout out to Aquafina, because I'm a thirsty guy. I need my water.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, Arrowhead. Hey, Arrowhead, come on. All right. Let's say bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you for joining our podcast.